So many Twitch streamers are being overshadowed by giants like iShowSpeed, Pokimane, XQC, and more. But which hidden gems really deserve your attention? I have a few to show you. It's 7-7. First, we got a format. We're gonna go through a quick overview of each streamer, their niche aspects, the games they play, and since I'm a graphic designer, we're gonna go through the graphics as well. And I know what you're thinking, but Devin, you don't have one of those trending bookcases in the background. Listen, I know, I just moved, I'm saving up, but that's beside the point. Then we're gonna list one drawback and why join. If you're into competitive Smash Ultimate even today, then you're really gonna like LSB Gamers Arenas. He has the best rank system that you could possibly ask for. So his niche aspects are ranked arenas. You know how with most streamers you'll join their queue and then it takes an hour until it's finally your turn? Well, with LSB, he has 3 different Nintendo Switches and they're all hosting an open ranked arena at the same time in Smash Ultimate. So when you join the queue, you're up in 10 minutes. It takes no time at all and it is amazing. He has the most rewarding streams. If you win top 8 in a season, then they're gonna actually put you in a montage of their top 8 ranked players of that season. And then to place even more on top of that, yeah, there's more actually. Can you believe it? The mods, will make a community montage of each of their core members. If you just go by like a, regular Smash Brothers character, they'll create a render of that character. And what's even cooler, because it does not stop there, is if you have an OC, then they're gonna make a 3D model of that OC and create a render based on your OC and then show your best clip. Aside from Smash Brothers Ultimate, he also plays Pokemon, he plays Elden Ring, Dragon Ball Z. For his graphics, he's got a warm color palette and his background is abstract and it's a really nice 3D model. It kind of looks like a camera lens. And he's got a lot of Squirtle emotes too, so if you like Squirtle, you're gonna like his graphics. While LSB's graphics are pretty dang good, I will say that the drawback that he does have, which is next up in our list, there is no hierarchy between all 3 of the arenas. I really don't know which arena that I should be looking at first, but my solution is make Arena 1 the biggest graphical element with an OBS, make Arena 2 the second largest, and then make Arena 3 the smallest. And then that would help solve your focal point. So why join LSB? His ranked community gives you hecka practice. I mean, hecka practice. His community is extremely active, even when Ultimate has died down quite a bit. Dude, imagine LSB's community in the next Smash game. It is going to explode. And to add the cherry on top, he's got the most rewarding ranked arenas in Smash and all of Twitch, especially with his montages that they create. If you do choose to join LSB's ranked arenas, let me know how many wins you get in the comments below. Oh, and also, LSB did state that Yoshi is his favorite matchup, so if you happen to main Yoshi, I'm just letting you know, he loves that matchup. LSB would never choke a Yoshi. Now, maybe Smash Brothers Ultimate is a game that you've kind of decided, let me go ahead and take a break from this. If so, you would really like Alnada Chrono or Alni. Now, this streamer is the shape-shifting, luxurious Lucario. His niche aspects are hands down his channel rewards. In fact, he has some of the most unique channel rewards. He's got lots of customizability for both of his 2 models. You can actually choose whether you want to switch between the base Lucario or the Mega Lucario form. I think that's Mega Lucario. I gotta get myself up to date with that. But Both models have different customizations, and what's really cool is the streamer's bot will switch the channel rewards out depending on which model is currently active. ElevenisOkay is a variety streamer, and he plays mostly 3D games, and really he just plays whatever he wants. Oh, and also something I just learned just now. MonadoArt actually made the base model for this guy, and that dude is a good artist. ElevenisOkay has a really good profile picture. And now for the drawback.
ElevenisOkay, please speak up. Stop mumbling. I can't hear you. Ah!
There's two solutions I have for this guy. Either he can stay 6 feet away from his current microphone, or what he can do is he can get a shotgun microphone. Those microphones are really good for picking up at a really good distance. So that way you don't even have to worry about having to go all the way over here and you can just barely hear me from this dynamic mic. If you get a shotgun mic, it's gonna solve that issue. Why join? If you're really into aesthetics and if you want to see gameplay, and if you just want to dress up the Lucario, then go right at it. Hang out with this dude and have a fun time in his streams. Let me know which outfit or color palette you like the most for Mally in the comments below. If you had a long day of work or even just a bad day overall, you haven't experienced positivity until you experience Towers U positivity.
Shout out to Winter Freddy though, taking that title too as well. My boy came in first. Bro. He's the fastest click in the West. What a mad lad, dude. You know what I mean? That's insane.
In fact, that is one of his niche aspects, and it spreads. He also has some great health tips, and he had this stretching channel reward where he would actually take it a step further, and he would transform into the Wii Fit trainer and talk you through how to perform the best stretches in the best form possible for the healthiest you. Towers, you got to bring that back, man. I was doing the stretches with you, man. I help. Towers mainly plays Smash Brothers Ultimate, and as you're playing open arenas with him, the compliments don't stop coming, and then you start becoming stronger, and you begin cooking more. Towers likes to host Smash Ultimate competitive watch parties, and they are fire. He also plays Splatoon, Tekken, and Final Fantasy. Towers has a webcam overlay for his graphics. Overdrive was creating graphics for Towers. I actually helped him make that webcam overlay. And now for the drawback. Now, before the mods message me on Discord, I do want to get this out of the way. We are doing this for every streamer. It is part of the format. Towers is marketing himself as a family-friendly streamer. There are a couple of things that prevent him from actually being family friendly, and that is cursing and also getting tipsy. And I know what people in the comments are saying. Oh, well, Devin, that's just part of media. And while they are right, I'm not here to parent your child.
Thank God I don't have a child.
But if it were up to me, that's not really an excuse. If Towers still wants to pursue a family-friendly audience, he will basically need to remove those two elements. Why join Towers? Because Towers reinvented 802.11 standards, and he figured out a way to transfer his positivity through radio waves to his viewers. It is Wi-Fi 8. It includes faster speeds and Towers positivity. Congratulations, Towers. You are now a network engineer. Certified. And speaking of family-friendly streamers, SmartAlecPlays is the one and only truly family-friendly streamer on Twitch. If you're a parent and you're looking for a safe place for your children to hang out in, then SmartAlecPlays is the place to go to, and his niche aspects are exactly as it sounds. No cursing, no getting tipsy, no inappropriate jokes, and then also no love disc on stream.
Is this what you guys wanted? Oh, I need to fix that actually.
And if that's not enough, he applies those rules even outside of stream. Alec takes on quite the exotic challenges outside of gaming, And it's one of the many things that makes Alec's stream so worth watching. One of the things that Alec does that makes him also specialize in being very encouraging and uplifting on stream is something that really not many other streamers do on stream. It's one of the things that, quite honestly, I don't think we should be shy about this. He'll actually implement prayer in his stream, which is a spiritual thing, and I appreciate that he is implementing some spiritual elements into his streams, and then later he'll check up on you, and it's one of those things that really does make his stream very worthwhile. Alec mainly plays Smash Bros. Ultimate, but he also plays Pokemon, Splatoon. I think he still plays Splatoon. His graphics are really clean. His UI is clean, but it's not too stylistically simple. He does, as you can see, have a pattern at both the top and the bottom of his stream UI, and he also has a gradient, which worked really well. I'm digging it. Another thing that you see on his UI, which not many other people have, is Bible scriptures, and that's really cool. And now for the drawback of this stream. To be honest, this actually isn't really even much of a drawback. One thing that I do kind of complain about in the stream is if you're kind of letting off a little bit of something that's weighing down on your chest, he's gonna talk to you kind of like maybe you're a little bit younger. That's not really a bad thing. You can't, I mean, he's a family-friendly streamer. You can't tell him, oh, stop talking to me like I'm, you know, maybe my single-digit years. Let your kid do the venting, not you, the adult. So why join SmartAlecPlays? Well, he means what he says. He's incredibly gifted, and if you're a parent, he has the only perfect place to let your child watch the stream without the fear of negative influence. And now it is time for the last but not least streamer.
It's just like, this is a toughie.
RockPixels. Now, circling back to the 18 plus realm of things, Rock is the calmest and most genuine person you'll meet on Twitch. He's very easy to connect with. In fact, his niche aspect is, okay, let's be honest, while every streamer's goal is to provide their audience with a place to unwind, Rock really adds on to that experience. You're not a number or a tier 3 sub who's going to shell over $500 for 2 years worth of subs. You are a person with the streamer's full center of attention. And he doesn't try to act like a super tough 18 plus streamer who's yelling into the chat and is super brash. Rock simply wants to catch up with his audience, read every chat message, get to know you, learn about your successes, and if you're comfortable with it, learn about what challenges he had for the day and everything in between, especially in the beginning of his stream. Sometimes he'll actually take 45 minutes just to talk to his audience and find out, like, hey, you know, this guy just had this like huge pop off on his own stream, or maybe you know, he got good news, maybe got a job or something. I don't know. I'm naming random examples at this point, but you understand where I'm getting at. Rock thrives on Discord VCs while he's streaming to Twitch. He can actually read Twitch chat messages while still being on Discord VCs with some other friends. You should see this guy when he's on Discord VCs. Like, he has his sense of humor, it comes out.
You guys always make me smile.
I can tell you right now, my favorite moments on Twitch are when Rock streams while he's on Discord VC and he starts laughing his head off on certain things that are so ridiculous that happen, and it's like, you know what? This is making my night.
Maybe instead of like drinking alcohol, you should get like a battery for your smoke detector.
Oh!
It goes
I heard
off.
it. It just goes right off as you say it.
Can you please fix the smoke detector? I'm getting harassed.
He's streamed a lot of games, man. I've seen him stream Deltarune. I've seen him stream Earthbound Beginnings, the ROM hack. I've seen him stream Stardew Valley, Golf with Your Friends, Everhood 2. He's open to other gaming suggestions, so if you want to give him a game, he's gonna put it in his list. Dude, Rock has got some really good taste in collages. His primary colors are purple, blue, and then he got his secondary colors, which are orange and red. Yes, we've seen it before, the orange sun in the grid background, but the way that Rock designed it and the way that it vibes with the stream, it just hits different. Another really cool thing about his graphics is he's got multiple camera angles, and he has a really interesting and really cool way of implementing his capture card into the scene, and it floats there. You kind of see it move ever so slightly, not so much that it's distracting, but you can see a subtle movement. The one and only drawback to his streams, he knows exactly what I'm going to say, but NSFW topics aren't limited. So if somebody decides to come into his stream and then talk about NSFW in such a fashion that it's not really tamed, then he's going to let it happen and it'll just manifest from there. 99% of the time, if you derail the topic, then you can just go ahead and move on from that topic and all is good. Why join Rock streams? Rock understands what Twitch is about. We're family in the stream. So while his graphics are high quality and his music is super great, by the way, I haven't even mentioned the music that Rock plays on stream. His personality and his personality alone are what drives the stream. So if Rock decided one day, hey, all I'm going to stream is a blank black Twitch stream and the only thing my viewers can hear is my voice, heck, I'd still hang out. Plus his energy spreads. So it's easy to feel like lending an ear and listening to someone else's day after hanging out with the streamer. So no, let's be honest, Rock hasn't reinvented the wheel, but if you really like hanging out with genuine 18+ streamers, then you're gonna enjoy hanging out with Rock. These streamers really deserve our attention, and if you decide to follow any one of those streamers on Twitch, let me know who in the comments, or if you have somebody you would like to suggest for my next shout-out video, then you can also put that in the comments below as well. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and you have an amazing rest of your week.
Rockabye in the treehouse when you hear the